Tom Jensen here, Service Manager, Subaru of Puyallup. We're going to take a minute on this 2013 Crosstrek and show you how to change or install your spare tire if indeed you do get a flat tire. So now we're going to show you where the necessary equipment is to replace your flat tire if indeed you do have one. Also consult your owner's manual. It can walk you through how to replace a flat tire if indeed you do have one. So you come to the back of the car. All Subarus have all their spare tire equipment and everything located in the back here underneath the little cover. And as you can see, here's all the necessary tools, your spare tire, the jack, lug wrench. These are all the items that you're going to need to replace a flat tire. So here we have the necessary tools and or spare tire, jack, lug wrench, and jack crank to replace your flat tire. So now I'm going to take you through the steps of what to do when you're changing your spare tire, or flat tire rather. Make sure your car's in park and the emergency brake is set and you're on a level surface. So step 2, you want to make sure you loosen all the lug nuts with the flat tire still on the car before you jack it up. And this is what Tony's doing right now right here. Okay, so Tony's going to show you where to place the jack. There are certain points on your vehicle where you replace the jack, and that also information is in your owner's manual. So there, underneath there is where Subaru's designed a pressure point to raise the vehicle properly to replace your flat tire. Now, Tony's showing you how to jack up the car now that he found the pressure point there. So now you want to just make sure the jack the vehicle up high enough so there's clearance underneath the vehicle so you can remove the flat tire to install the spare. Okay, so now Tony's removing the lug nuts to replace the flat tire. Make sure you try to stay organized with them, that you don't misplace those, because you will need those to put the flat tire or the spare tire back on. So now Tony has the spare tire that we found in the rear of your Subaru. He's going to install it now. Make sure you put it on all 5 lug nuts, just like that. You have all 5 of those lug nuts there that he's going to tighten up for us. Okay, so now Tony got all the lug nuts tightened, finger tight, on the spare tire. Now he's going to lower the jack just enough so the spare tire touches the ground to do the final step of tightening the lug nuts. Okay, so the reason why Tony did that is because if he didn't, the tire would spin while you're tightening the lug nuts. So we don't want that, because this is a vital important part, that the wheel is installed good and tight and correctly. So he's just going to tighten them all, just to hand strength. You know, we don't have to jump on the lug wrench or anything, because you will be needing to proceed to your Subaru dealership to get the tire repaired. So now Tony's removing the jack because the spare tire is all installed good and tight. You want to make sure that you get to your local Subaru dealership to get the tire repaired and or replaced as soon as possible. You shouldn't exceed 50 miles an hour with this spare tire on your vehicle. And also, you don't want to drive too far because this is an all-wheel drive, and you can mess up the transfer case if you do. Hopefully that answers most of your questions about how to install your spare tire in your Subaru product. If you have any further questions, please contact us at Subaru of Puyallup, home of your stress-free dealership.